The mistake that you all make is assume that everyone means well. You are good people. One of the biggest mistakes that genuine good people make is assuming that everyone thinks the way they do. This is how it usually works. When you're honest, you think everyone is honest. When you're respectful, you think everyone is respectful. When you're thoughtful, you assume everyone else is thoughtful. When you try to treat people fairly, you assume that other people are trying to do the same. But one of the most important lessons that life teaches you over time, that life has taught me also. I did not grow up thinking like this. I was brought up to treat everyone well, assume everyone has a good heart and means well. But life has taught me that is not the case. So as time goes by, life is going to teach you that not everyone operates with the same intentions. Unfortunately, that is the case. There is goodness in the world, there's God in the world, but there is also Satan and there is evil in the world. Once you understand this, the way that you operate, that you observe people is going to change. Now, let's talk about why kind people like you and you and you and you assume the best from other people. Most often, kind people see the world through their own character, right? They believe that most misunderstandings are accidental, not meant to happen. They believe that people are just trying to do their best, even when they are hurting us, even when they are harming us, over and over and over again. They believe that if something goes wrong, if something went wrong, that must have been a mistake. And in most instances, that mindset, that line of thinking is beautiful. It's how God actually wants us to live. It allows you to see the good in people. It allows you to see the world with compassion, to have a forgiving heart. But it can also create a lot of blind spots that are dangerous for us and our generations, because the moment you start assuming that everyone shares your intentions, you tend to overlook some of their behaviors that deserves very close attention or a closer attention. And you know what? There is a danger of ignoring people's patterns, whether they are good patterns or bad patterns. If you are with people and you don't observe their patterns, there is a danger in that. But before I move on, it's important to know that every single one of us make mistakes, which is fine. So giving someone the benefit of doubt once or twice is the God's way to do it, the good way to go about it, right? That is completely reasonable. Here's when the problem starts. When the same behavior repeats itself over and over and over again. If someone repeatedly crosses your boundaries, friend, that is not a misunderstanding. If someone repeatedly shows dishonesty, that is not confusion. It's not, sorry. If someone repeatedly creates the same negative pattern over and over and over again, the same negative dynamic over and over and over again, that is not bad luck. That is a pattern. And the good thing about patterns is that they reveal people's priorities more clearly than their expectations or than their explanation. One thing to note is that observation is more powerful than assumption. Let me explain. This has worked for me, and I strongly believe that one of the healthiest habits that we can develop is the ability to observe people carefully, closely. Instead of immediately trusting or distrusting someone, it's a good thing to wait. Simply watch. You watch how they behave when things are easy. You watch how they behave when things are difficult. Most importantly, watch how they behave with people who cannot offer them anything. You watch if their words consistently match their actions. Over time, all of these are going to give you enough data. All these observations are far more better, more informative than any promises anyone will give you from the beginning. So how do we navigate the world knowing that not everyone means well? We have to learn to balance kindness with awareness. Learning to observe people does not mean you have to become cynical or something like that. It absolutely does not mean that everyone has bad intentions. intentions, not at all. It simply means you have to balance your kindness with your awareness. So you can still be compassionate, you can still believe in people, but make sure that you are letting their behavior guide your level of trust in them, if that makes sense. Trust should grow from patterns and it should not grow from assumptions. Does that make sense? Listen, being a good person is strength. We should all thrive to be good people, but wisdom absolutely only comes from balancing kindness and awareness. So you can still see the good in people, but you just have to make sure that you're paying attention to what their actions consistently show you. People's actions reveal the truth far more clearly than their words ever will. People's actions reveal the truth far more clearly than words ever will. And that's all I wanted to share with you today. Continue to be a good person, but don't be stupid. Don't go through life like a mumu, okay? Like me, I know a lot of you all, including myself, were brought up to like just do your thing, be nice to people, be super respectful to people, be kind to people, help people when they need. But we have to be cautious, like I said, okay? Balance what you're watching, the actions, the reactions that you're getting from these people that you're pouring into. See how they are reacting, how they are behaving over time, and balance things up. Don't be stupid, because if you are stupid, some of their patterns, some of their behaviors can absolutely harm you in the long term. Like, people do actually take other people's lives in this world. So be careful, guys, be careful. This video is going too long, so I'm going to try to end it here. Subscribe if you're not yet part of this channel. I share a lot of shorts on this channel. I try to share now every single day, and long form videos, maybe 1 or 2 a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I believe, or weekends. So please check back for my next video. Thank you so much, and see you in my next video.